I hope all of you are doing good. Let's start today's chapter, Introduction to Negative Numbers. Introduction. We already have learned natural numbers and whole numbers. All the counting numbers are natural numbers. The set of natural numbers is denoted by n. Therefore, n is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. If we add 0 to the set of natural numbers, we get whole numbers. The set of whole numbers is denoted by w. Okay, whole number starts from 0, whereas natural number starts from 1. Okay, now need of negative numbers. We already know that if we subtract a smaller whole number from a bigger number, we get a whole number. But do you think when a bigger whole number is subtracted from a smaller whole number, the result will be a whole number? Certainly not. For example, 50 minus 40 is 10. But 40 minus 50 is also 10? No, it's not 10, it's minus 10. Okay, so therefore we need a type of numbers which can represent the above result. Here we will learn about integers. Integers include whole numbers and negatives of natural numbers. The set of integers is denoted by either I or Z. Okay, so the negative integers are like minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, then 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so here the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 are called positive integers, whereas the numbers minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4 are called negative integers. 0 is neither positive nor negative integer. Okay, representation of negative numbers on the number line. On a number line, negative numbers are to the left side of 0, as you can see here in this number line. To the right side of 0, there are positive numbers, and to the left side of 0, there are negative numbers. Okay, so for example, we represent minus 4 on the number line as follows. See, if we have to represent minus 4, this is the minus 4. This is your number line 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the positive integers, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. We have to represent minus 4. This is minus 4. Okay, so to the left of 0, we have negative numbers. Okay, similarly, you can represent minus 7 on the number line like this. This is the number 7. So therefore, we can represent any negative number on the number line. Okay, comparison of integers. On a number line, the number on the right side is always greater than the number on the left side. Observe the numbers on the following number line. See, if you compare minus 5 and minus 4, which one is greater? Obviously, the number which is on the right side. Okay, on the right side of the number line. So, minus 5 and minus 4, this number is greater, means minus 4 is greater. Okay, because minus 5 is to the left of minus 4, therefore minus 5 is less than minus 4. Similarly, minus 4 is less than minus 2, minus 3 is less than minus 2, minus 4 is less than minus 3, and minus 3 is less than minus 2, and minus 2 is less than minus 1, and minus 1 is less than 0, and 0 is less than 1, and so on. So the numbers on the right side of the number line are greater than the numbers on the left side. Okay, now we observe the following facts on the number line. 0 is greater than every negative number, but is smaller than every positive number. Number 2, every positive number or integer is greater than every negative integer. Okay, means if we are comparing two numbers, one is positive, one is negative. So always positive number will be greater than the negative number. Okay. Number 3, numbers to the left side of 0 are negative numbers, and numbers to the right side of 0 are positive numbers. Okay. Absolute value of integers. The absolute value of an integer that is positive or negative is its numerical value without its sign. For example, the absolute value of 5, this is a sign of absolute value. Absolute value of 5 is 5, and the absolute value of minus 5 is what? Absolute value of minus 5 is also 5. So here we see that absolute value is free from the sign of the number. Okay, there is no sign wherever we find the absolute value of any number. Now consider two numbers, negative numbers, minus 3 and 5. So absolute value of minus 3 is what? Absolute value of minus 3 is 3, and absolute value of minus 5 is 5. So 5 is greater than 3. So clearly here 5 is greater than 3. But minus 5 is less than minus 3. So we conclude, if we compare two negative numbers, the number with a smaller absolute value is larger. Okay. Now opposite of numbers, when two integers are at the same distance from 0 but on the opposite sides of 0, they are called opposite numbers. Here minus 1 and 1 are opposite numbers, minus 2 and 2 are opposite numbers, minus 3 and 3 are opposite numbers, and so on. Opposite of plus 20 is minus 20. Opposite of 20 kilometer north is equals to 20 kilometer south. Opposite of gain of rupees 50 is equals to loss of rupees 50. Opposite of increase in temperature is equals to decrease in temperature. Now use of negative numbers or integers. In real life situations, we need opposite to represent different things, such as in profit and loss, above and below, increase and decrease in temperature, and deposit and withdrawal of money, etc. Okay. Exercise 5.1. We have to write the opposite of the following: a gain of rupees 100, a loss of rupees 100. Okay. Number 2, 50% increase, 50% decrease. Okay students, now you will do practice of the remaining questions. Okay. Operations of integers. In this section, we will study two basic operations, that is addition and subtraction using rules. Addition of integers. The following are the rules which we need to remember while adding two integers. Number 1, while adding two positive integers, add the numerical values and put a positive sign before it. For example, plus 7 plus 5 is equals to plus 12. Similarly, plus 11 plus 9 is equals to plus 20. Now, while adding two negative integers, remember this, add the numerical values and put a negative sign before it. For example, minus 3 plus minus 5. Okay. First, we will add these two numbers, 3 plus 5. And then we will put a negative sign before the number. Okay. So, minus 8 is the answer, right? Number 3, while adding a positive and a negative integer, find the difference between their numerical value and put the sign of the integer having greater numerical value. For example, minus 5 plus 8. First, you will find the difference. Okay, 8 minus 5 is what? 3. And which sign we are going to use here? See, the value of sign of greater numerical value. 8 is a greater number and sign of 8 is plus, so we will write here 3. Now, plus 4 plus minus 9. Okay. First, we will find the difference. 9 minus 4 is what? 5. And sign minus. Why? Because the greater value is 9 and 9 is having minus negative sign. Okay. And the additive inverse of plus 5 is equals to minus 5 and vice versa. Okay. Now, subtraction of integers. Two integers a and b are subtracted in the following way. A minus b is equals to a plus minus b, that is a plus additive inverse of b. For example, 5 minus 3. Okay. 5 plus minus 3, and then 5 minus 3 is equals to 2, right? Now, let's do exercise 5.2. We have to add plus 12 and minus 9. Plus 12 and plus 9. Okay. Now, both the signs are different. So, first we will find the difference. 9 minus 12 minus 9 is what? 3. And we will put the sign of positive or negative here. We will put a sign here positive because 12 is the greater numerical and value and it is having a positive sign. So, that is why we will write here 3 or plus 3. Okay, students. Now, you will do practice of the remaining questions.